Up off net? Up off net. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz the dope. All right, man. Look, who do we have? Just Blaze? What's going on with you? Tears, one up. What's going on with you? Tony J, what's going on with you? TY, Black, two sugars. Whoops. All right, man. Oh. Let's get to the live stream. First, I want to say this. I got something I want to talk about real quick as people come on in. Okay, as people come in. Hold on real quick. Let me move this light. All right, that's better. So, so I was looking at this picture. Okay, I was looking at this photo. Why am I not in the center? Hold on. There you go. That's much better. I was looking at this photo of Harry Grab. This right here. Look at this right here. This photo of Harry Grab. Okay. And I'm looking at this guy and I'm saying to myself, this dude was on his grizzly. This dude was on his grizzly. And it made me think, right? It made me think. I got a little story to tell you. Whoops, in this community. I remember a couple years ago, right, when Obama first got into office and everybody was laid off because what all happened in the States with the terrorist attacks. And I was laid off. And one of my very close friends, I consider him a cousin, he was laid off too. And he told me, he said, I just can't wait to be back on my grizzly. Wait, hold on. Where's my Tyson Bell? Wait a second. Hold on one second. I can't do this without the Tyson Bell. Are you kidding me? The Tyson Bell. Oh my God. Mwah! Where's my Tyson Bell? Yes, sir. Here, let me put the Tyson Bell over here. Move my phone. Yeah. Does it work? Just fine. He said, I can't wait to get back on my grizzly. And what he meant was this. And, Errol Spence, too. He's on his grizzly. What he meant by is this. Do you guys know what it means to be on your grizzly? Do you guys know what it means to be on your grizzly? Right now, Errol the True Spence is back on his grizzly. Here's some inspirational words for you guys. Get back on your grizzly. Hit the Tyson Bell. Getting on your grizzly is working. If there's overtime, you work that. If you got a second job, you work that. And when you home, you stay your ass home. There's two parts of being on your grizzly: working and stacking your dough, paying off things. Get your credit clear. Get your credit report. See what the debts you have. You got $1,000 here, a $500 medical here, a $600 credit card here. You pay those off with every check you get. You get on your grizzly. Don't even cut your hair. You guys saw me on my grizzly a couple months back, furred up, looking like Frederick Douglass. Get on your grizzly. Goat cup. And that's the black, two sugars. All right, man, look. All right, man, look. BUSR.com. BUSR.com reached out and said that they have a budget for the giveaways. Hit the Tyson Bell. You should see the budget. The budget is fantastic. So there will be more and more giveaways. They're going to be sponsoring the giveaways from this point forward. So you guys saw the great giveaways. The Muhammad Ali thing, that was thousands of dollars. The Sugar Ray Robinson signature, that was thousands of dollars. The Iron Mike Tyson autographed glove, that was hundreds of dollars. So we're going to have, all these giveaways, and I'm talking about those No Fear Manny Pacquiao autograph trunks. I'm talking about giving those away, and that's $1,000. So busr.com/showbiz. Go there for your bet needs. They will be sponsoring the giveaways. That's why I'm rocking a hat. They just gave me my call yesterday. They said, hey, we got a budget. Here's the numbers. I was like, huh? Hit the Tyson bell. So this community is about to come up. ShowBizz is a celeb already. No. This channel, this community, we're all celebrities. Okay. Everybody hit the like button. Let's hit the like button. People have not been getting their notifications. Let's hit the like button so everybody can so you know this video can be in the recommended at least, because nobody's getting their notifications. All right. So if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button so everybody can come on in. I think it's time. Wait, is it? It's hump day. Boy. Is it hump day? What's today? Is today Wednesday? I don't even know anymore. All right, look. Bet responsibly. Yeah. I think Spence pulls off a hard-fought victory, but he will look a bit rusty and at times may be off balance. Hit the Tyson bell. You the man. Real talk. No, that's you. Spence stops Danny between the 8th and the 10th rounds. Hit the Tyson bell. All day, Biz. Okay, then it's hump day. Boy. All right, man, look. We got about 200 people in here. Everybody, please hit the like button. We have over 100 more people in here than hitting the like button. It doesn't take much work to hit the like button. It takes 0.5 seconds just to hit the like. It doesn't take much effort at all. Also, if you're in here, you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button. And if you don't have a profile, make a profile so you can be a subscriber. All right, man, look, let's start talking about the topics. What do you guys want to talk about first? Let's first talk about Errol the True Spence, Danny Garcia. That's going to be the bulk. That's going to be the heart of our conversations because the fight is coming up. Wait, I got a super chat. I know Spence is a warrior, but Danny punches are different. If he cannot get hit as much, he will win. Okay. P.S. He needs to hit the body. Who is he, Danny or Errol? Errol definitely needs to hit the body for sure and throw jabs to the body. Fury didn't cheat. Okay, man. I mean, that was 8 months ago. You know, I mean, just think about other stuff. Think about boxing, bro. Be a boxing fan. Be a boxing fan. All right. Let's think about the cheating stuff is over with. There's no resolution. Nothing's going to happen. He's not going to give the belts back. They're not going to put the L on the record. It's over, bro. You can cry unless you like crying, but we're warriors here. So jump in the war room, yeah, and cry, bitch and complain and moan. But the warriors in the war room are just going to be like, hey, bro, I mean, we talk about fighting, combat sports, UFC, all those things. All right, man, look. So here's the thing. Let's talk Nate getting clapped. Yeah, we talked about that too. Almost missed the chat. No notification. I know, that's why everybody got to hit the like button. No notifications been going out. All right, man, look. So listen, the question I have is, will Errol the True Spence ruin Danny Garcia's career? Will Errol the True Spence ruin Danny Swift Garcia's career? Hit the Tyson bell. I'm asking y'all in the war room. Get busy in the war room. I'm asking you guys in the war room. Why? You know what I'm trying? You don't know what I'm trying to say? Danny ain't Mike. Danny by unanimous decision. Okay, hit the Tyson bell. Understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say, right? It's not that Errol Spence beats him so bad that he can't fight anymore. No, it's the media. It's the fan base. It's how the media controls the fan base. We don't have that in this community. We're different here. But I'm saying we don't make up all of boxing. I mean, we will one day. Hit the Tyson bell. We will one day. But until then, right? If Errol the True Spence beats Danny Garcia, people are going to see Danny Garcia as somebody who can't beat the top guy. They're going to see him as somebody who can't beat the top guy. And no matter what, if Danny Garcia gives you a good fight or not, no matter what, people are going to look at him as a journeyman, right? They already do. Well, absolutely. He only has 2 losses. They already do. They already do. Did you guys see what Terrence Bud Crawford said? When they asked Terrence Bud Crawford about the best welterweights, did you hear what he said? When he was like, I mean, to me, Showtime Sean Porter can fight. To me, he can fight. But to you, to the fan base, to the media, he has losses. He lost against Kell Brook. I beat Kell Brook. Errol Spence, he beat Kell Brook. Sean Porter lost against Kell Brook. Sean Porter lost against Keith one-time Thurman. He lost against Errol the True Spence. I guess he sucks. The only guy he beat was Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia didn't beat Sean Porter. I guess he sucks too. You see when Terrence Crawford was talking like that? Like he was being passive aggressive. He was just like, I mean, to me, Danny Garcia and Errol the True Spence are top welterweights who can fight. But who am I? It doesn't matter the performance in the ring. Only thing that matters is the loss column. Why? Because people don't even know what they're looking at. They just, did he win? Did he lose? Okay, he sucks. Hit the Tyson Bear. And I don't know where that comes from, because most of us suck at life. Most of us do. We don't knock it out the park every chance. Every time we get a chance to do something, we knock it out the park. No, we take L's all the time. And those who make it through life and win at the end are those who learned from their L's. If you were to bubble wrap, okay, how many of you are fathers in here? How many of you are mothers in here? If you bubble wrap your son and your daughter, and if they touch the oven, they never get burned, then they don't have a lesson to learn, and they're gonna be soft. Hit the Tyson Bear. They ain't gonna be able to take a loss, and when you're not able to take a loss, you don't take chances. I see you in the war room. Most of us suck. Think about your life. You didn't get that girl you wanted. You didn't get that man you wanted. You didn't get that raise you wanted. You didn't get that job you wanted. You're probably unemployed now. But if all we did was judge each other based on our losses, then we'll never get ahead. DJ For Real at ShowBizz. I got my card yesterday. Thanks again. The best boxing channel on YouTube and BUSR. I need a BUSR hat and a BUSR sponsor. Like and share, people. Much love to you. Hey, man, what's the card of? Like, hey, take a picture of the card and send it to me. I'm very curious because I couldn't open it. So you broke the seal, you opened the wooden box. That is like Pandora's box, bro. Like what you got. So take a picture of it and DM me, man. We talk all the time anyway, brother. Speak it, brother. Absolutely. Absolutely. Did I get here we go. I think Garcia and Porter are about where Bradley is rated. Okay, Hall of Famer. Or where Hatton's rated. Okay, still great, but not as great as the generation defining stars. Fine. Hit the Tyson Bell. Timothy Bradley is a Hall of Famer. At least nominated. Fine. That sounds good to me, Matt. That sounds good to me. Now, here's the thing. So I'm asking you guys. Will Danny Garcia's career be over? That's the Black Two Sugars. That's the question. Get the likes up. Let's get 1,000 people in here before it's all said and done. I got to go Christmas tree shopping. I get a real tree every year. So, nope. Okay. You think? Yes. In 147. Yes. The media will make it so. No, he's a warrior regardless. I like the way you think. We're talking about everybody else though, not you. You're a gladiator who's saying you different. I'm talking about everybody else. ShowBizz. What happens if he wins? Okay, we'll talk about that, but let's talk about if he loses, because we're going to definitely talk about if he wins. We already know the excuses if he wins, all right? So we already know that. No, Danny lost very, very close fights. He never got dominated, right? No, because Danny is going to KO Spence. I'm talking about if he lose. Hell no. Is Sean Porter career's over? Nope. Boom! Hit the Tyson Bell. Sean Porter beat Danny Garcia to become champ. See, Sean Porter had that fight with Danny Garcia. Then he defended it against Ugas. So he beat Danny Garcia, got the vacant WBC title. Then he defended it against Ugas. Then people thought that he beat Errol Spence. But you make a point. Though he has an L in that column against Errol the True Spence, people looked at the fight and they thought he won, okay? Well, at least they thought he was the better fighter. If he didn't get dropped, he surely would have won. In my opinion, if Sean Porter didn't get dropped, he would have walked away with it, all right? I mean, it was a split decision after getting dropped. A split decision after getting dropped. If he didn't get dropped, it would have been unanimous Sean Porter. So people feel that Sean Porter was clearly the better fighter. And so, but to your point, his performance, right? His performance really. And I don't know why people don't see that with Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia lost the split decision with Keith one-time Thurman. If you look at Steve Willis's face after Sean Porter beat Danny Garcia, Steve Willis was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, not the fight I saw. I had the closest seat in the house. You feel what I'm saying? Here's another example. Not too long ago, you guys tell me, how many of the big fights did the golden boy Oscar De La Hoya win? Hit the Tyson bell. Hit the Tyson bell. How many of the big fights did the golden boy Oscar De La Hoya win? How does Porter do against a focused Sean Porter? How does Porter do against a focused Errol Spence? Yeah, probably around the same. Errol Spence was really wanted to beat Sean Porter at his game. He could have boxed Sean Porter then. But what if, could have, should have, who? It's going to be hard. They need to fight again, though. All of them. Look at that. He beat Parnell Whitaker. Did he? I'm going to tell you who he did beat, though, was Felix Trinidad. You know what I mean? But did he? Rumor has it Porter Crawford mandatory next fight. For real, DJ. Okay. Tyson Bell. Rumor has it that Sean Porter is mandatory for the WBC title next fight, too. So if Errol the True Spence get past Danny Garcia. Look, I think Sweet Pea Whitaker beat De La Hoya, and he dropped him that fight. And they took a point away from Parnell Whitaker when they shouldn't have. They took a point away from Sweet Pea where they shouldn't have, and Sweet Pea dropped his ass. But with that said, De La Hoya was still the golden ticket, and he lost all his big fights. If Danny Garcia loses against Errol the True Spence, and we do him dirty, if the fans turn their back on that boy and do him dirty, we should be ashamed of ourselves. We should be ashamed of ourselves. If we turn our backs on Danny Swift Garcia and do him dirty, if he loses to Errol the True Spence, we should be ashamed of ourselves. This is a man taking on the likes of Amir Khan, Zab Judah, Matisse, Keith Thurman, Lamont Peterson, Sean Porter, Errol the True Spence, everybody, dog. Eric Morales. He took on everybody. The guy has one of those resumes that's like, he really made boxing fun for us. Everybody hit the like button. And he fought Morales twice, because that first time Morales was taking him to school. That's the Black Two Sugars. A grade A journeyman. You see that? People love to say some mess. No, Danny Garcia is the truth. He's a champion. Look, how many of the big fights outside of lightweight, how many of the big fights did Roberto Duran win? Hit to Tyson Bell. He beat Sugar Ray Leonard the first time, but he lost to him the second time. He lost to Wilfred Benitez. He lost to Tommy Hearns. He lost to Marvelous Marvin Hagler. He lost to big fights. But that just, hold on. A great segue. I just thought of something with Roberto Duran. What if Garcia does the Nate Robinson challenge? then that says, yeah, he beat Iran Barkley later. That wasn't the big fight, though. We're talking about the if he does that, then that says more about Errol the True Spence than Danny Swift Garcia. Hit to Tyson Bale. But let's talk about this. All right. Someone asked, well, what happens if Danny Swift Garcia wins? What if he wins? If Danny Swift Garcia wins, people are going to have something to say about that accident. Point blank, period. And that's a shame. Danny doesn't care. He doesn't care. You okay to fight? Then fight. You know what that reminds me of? Let me ask you guys this. Let's talk about all of the boxers, okay? And that was part of the title. Is Errol the True Spence, is his, did he ruin his career really with that accident, okay? Let's talk about fighters who got into car accidents. Let's talk about fighters who got into automobile accidents, right? Diego Corrales, rest in peace to you, and Salvador Sanchez, Paul Williams, he's paralyzed. But there have been fighters. There's been fighters that had like a Cinderella-esque. They came back after Vinny Pazienza. They came back after car accidents. Vinny Pazienza. Let's talk about Vinny Pazienza for a minute. Vinny Pazienza, he broke his neck. Doctors said coming back to fight is out of the question. You should feel lucky to walk. Coming back to fight is out of the question. If you fight, you risk your spinal cord getting severed completely. Hit the Tyson Bale. Edwin Valero. Yeah. Willie Pep. Jack Johnson, rest in peace to him. If you get hit, you risk your spinal cord getting severed. What'd he do? Willie Pep came back from a plane crash. Hit the Tyson Bale. What'd he do? Biz, Roberto Duran was a lightweight champ for 8 years straight. How many fighters can say that? Nobody really, bro. He's the greatest lightweight of all time. He came back. He fought a guy. He picked up Kevin Rooney. Remember? He picked up Tyson's old trainer, Kevin Rooney. Moved up to 154 with Kevin Rooney. Got busy. Then Vinny Pazienza goes on to fight a 43-year-old Roberto Duran, man with the hands of stone. Remember that? Remember that? He fights Roberto Duran, man with the hands of stone. Roberto Duran, what did he say? I'm going to break his neck. Hit the Tyson Bale. Roberto Duran, the biggest villain of all time, next to what? A Sonny Liston, Mike Tyson, Mayorga. Roberto Duran. Duran said, I'm going to break his neck. He drops Vinny Pazienza. He tried to break his neck. Vinny Pazienza tells Roberto Duran, I'm still here. Roberto Duran said, you're loco. Vinny Pazienza beats him. Vinny Pazienza came back from a near-fatal car accident. He could have been paralyzed. He went on to beat Roberto Duran. He lost to Roy. The beating he took from Roy Jones is just legendary. Okay. Still, that is a story of a man who came back from an automobile accident. All right. More recently, Felix Verdejo. Right? Not only did he fall off his motorcycle, but he suffered not only scratches to the face like Errol the True Spence, but head trauma. Felix Verdejo suffered head trauma. Now he's back. People talking about Felix Verdejo versus Devin Haney. You saw him knocking guys out on his way back now. What? He got one loss or something like that? Felix Verdejo's the truth. Do I think he'll blame the car accident? No. Errol wouldn't blame. You guys would. Not Errol. Not Errol. Errol's not like that. Most fighters aren't like that. What Deontay Wilder did is like, most fighters are like, huh? Like what Deontay Wilder did, no fighter does that. Errol isn't going to say, yeah, I got into a car accident. That's not Errol. Errol knows that it was his choice to come back. All right. So with that said, he's fighting Nakatani. Hit to Tyson Bale. Yeah, Felix Verdejo can fight. He was on his way. Got into a motorcycle accident. Partying too much. Partying too much. So this is what I'm gonna say about Errol the True Spence versus Danny Swift Garcia. Errol the True Spence is back. He's back. And Errol the True Spence, he didn't leave during the car accident. I think you guys know where I'm going. Hey, everybody hit the like button. Errol the True Spence is back. Hit the like button. Get us to 300 likes so we can get 700 people in here. Get us to 300 likes. Errol the True Spence is back. And he ain't back from the car accident. Errol the True Spence was gone way before the car accident. The one we know, who fought, Vargas, who fought Van Heerden and Bundu, and what's his name, Lartell, something like that. That guy, the one that fought Kell Brook, that guy left. That guy left somewhere around Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter. That guy left. That guy became Errol Spence. I love you, brother. We have mutual friends, but I'm going to say this about Errol Spence. He became what some people may consider an alcoholic. Definitely a heavy drinker. You can't be both. You can't be a great champion. You can't be a potential Hall of Famer, a potential all-time great, and an alcoholic. Hit to Tyson Bale. Errol the True Spence was gone before the car accident. The car accident was a grace of God. The car accident was, hey, this is what can happen to you. I got different plans for you. The boxing God said, I got a different plan for you. You got to go through this first. You got to miss some teeth first. We got to scar up that pretty face. We got to scare you. He cut his hair off. You better preach 100%. Errol Spence ain't back from the car accident. He's back from that mess he was that got him to the car accident. Hit to Tyson Bale. That's where he's back from. I ain't seen this Errol Spence in a long time. I ain't seen this Errol Spence in a long time. This Errol Spence is back on his grizzly. Hairy grab. This Errol Spence is back on his grizzly. Yeah, Brent. So that Errol Spence is hard to beat come Saturday night. Hit the Tyson Bale. And tomorrow, I'm making a video. And I'm betting $5,000 on Errol the True Spence. Hit the Tyson Bale. I'm betting $5,000 on Errol the True Spence. And y'all better hope I lose. Y'all better hope I lose, because that means more giveaways for you. Y'all better hope I lose. That means more giveaways for you. I'm making my video. That's the Black Two Sugars. Y'all heard it here first. It ain't about just talking. It ain't about just talking. I'm doing. Go to ShowBizz, go to busr.com/ShowBizz. And go to showbiztheadult.com to get your I Survive 2020 up off net. 5,000 on Errol the True Spence. I saved up my money. Let's rock and roll. Now, here's the thing. Errol Spence, the cheekbone killer. Oh, yeah. Tyson Bale. Errol is the best pound for pound. You're going too far there. Oh, hey, real quick. Did you guys see the new Ring magazine with Teofimo Lopez on the cover? Did you see Devin Haney put Daffy Duck? No, hold on. Hold on, dog. Hold on. I love Teofimo Lopez. But I was like, hey. I was like, what's wrong with Devin, bro? Like, what's your problem? Let a man chill. Can a man chill? Like, he's been hating, dog. Devin Haney is a hater, bro. At this point, he ain't a troll. That's a troll is a nice way to say hater. Dude, check this out. That is hating. That is hating, dog. No. Unduck sputed. He called him a duck. Yo, that's hey, hold on. I'm sorry. Teofimo Lopez. I'm sorry. Look, that's how it looks right there. Teofimo Lopez, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. There he is right there. There he is. He ain't ducking jack. How? We will shut you down. Everybody hit the like button. We will shut you down for saying that this guy is ducking more than a Devin Haney. We will shut you down. This guy right here ain't ducking jack. Stop throwing duck around. Him and Devin Haney are both just good fighters. That's a killer right there. That's a killer right there. I said, nah, you are a hater. I said, boy, you ain't trolling, you hating. But, I would love to see that fight, though. And there's nothing about Teofimo Lopez called out Devin Haney. He called out Devin Haney. He called out Tank. The guy's trying to move up. A masterpiece shock. I don't know what this is, but he called out all those boys. The only duck is Haney. So Spence has fought since last September and wasn't in an accident. Wait, hold on. So Spence has fought since last and wasn't. Wait, hold on. No. Wait, hold on. What? I don't even get that, bro. You must be talking to somebody. That's the war room. Y'all getting busy. Who wins ShowBizz between Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney? I don't know. Teofimo Lopez is obviously well, you may want to lean towards Teofimo only because he has more, experience is everything. See, he has on the job experience. So Teofimo Lopez, not only, him and Devin Haney are about equally matched. Maybe Devin Haney is a more complete fighter than Teofimo Lopez as far as skill set. A more complete fighter as far as a fighter, maybe Teofimo Lopez because of experience. Skill set, Devin Haney, right? So this is what I mean. You can't buy experience. You know, Teofimo Lopez jumped out there and he got the experience. He beat Nakatani, he beat Richard Comey for the title, and then he became undisputed by taking on the Matrix, the monster, Lomachenko, and then outboxing him and punishing him. Hit the Tyson Bell. ShowBizz, thanks for the super chat. You know why you're my favorite analyst? Because you're not a bitch. Was that you? Hey, was that you that sent me that email? Dude, that cracked me up, bro. Because you're not a bitch. I was like, I feel you. Fist bump. Oh, my God. So, I mean, Haney still has Santiago problem. Well, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, Teofimo Lopez, you can't buy the experience, you know? So if I were going into it, I would, but that was the reason why I said Lomachenko was going to win. I said Lomachenko was more experienced than Teofimo, but Teofimo is a young, gifted fighter with the experience. So now, that's tough. You know, Devin Haney ain't got that. He got the skills, but Teofimo Lopez was on his way to kind of losing, right? I mean, Lomachenko, he was like taking it the last couple rounds, and Teo made sure he won the 12th round. That's something that you're born with. That's like to dig deep and do something. Either you're a fighter or you're not. And we saw what Teofimo Lopez was made of when he did that. To me, I said, this is what that 12th round with Lomachenko is what I grade him on more than anything. And then when you find out that Lomachenko had a hurt shoulder, but Teofimo Lopez had a damaged foot, he's still wearing a cast. It's like, well, dang. Hit the Tyson Bell. So it's like, you know, I mean, Brandon Jackson, what's going on with you? I would lean towards Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, winner against Lopez. I like that. But what Lopez going to do? Twiddle his thumbs? He still got to fight. He's only 23. He got to be busy. 15-round fight. Loma wins 100. Well, that's not the word. I mean, come on, man. 120-round fight. Gotti beats everybody. You know. Hey, can you imagine Showtime Sean Porter in a 20-round fight? He beats everybody, bro. Showtime Sean Porter is the greatest fighter of all time. If Showtime Sean Porter fights in a 20-round fight, he's the greatest fighter of all time. And that's real talk, bro. That's Showtime Sean Porter beats everybody in a 20-round fight, bro. That's one. All right, look. So we got to call this. We got to talk about this. I'm sorry. Everybody in the war room, I'm going to apologize now, okay? But this is part of the topic, and it's what's going on right now. Who's Wilder fighting? There you go. Somehow you read my damn mind. Look, people leaving. Hey, come on back. Everybody hit the like button. Get everybody back. As soon as I'm about to bring up Wilder, 10 people left. They were just like, come on back, man. It's not going to be that bad. It's not going to be that bad. It looks like Tyson Fury and Wilder isn't going to happen. Look at Brent. Brent cracking the hell up. It's real, though. You saw that, Brent? It looks like, yeah, everybody hitting the like button. Get them back in the war room. All right. Get them back in the war room. Please. I know he's boring at this point. Look, we got shit. All right. We got Joe Joyce calling out Usyk. Daniel Dubois. Oh, Dubois, his eye. Look, Dubois is going to be okay. Who said? Somebody people were hitting me up talking about, I heard Dubois is going to lose his eye. Where did y'all get that from? Who said Dubois was going to lose his eye? Who told y'all that? That's not what I'm hearing. Who told y'all that, bro? Where did that come from? My eye said it. They say he's going to lose his eye from the jabs. Pork neck, ribs versus beef. Let's have the news about Wilder. His third eye. Yeah, okay. I thought you guys were like serious. Okay. Anywho, they said maybe detached retina. Right. You know, that can ruin things, but that's not even. They were talking about broke orbital bone. They're talking about all these things. Eddie Hearn is getting to the bottom of it because he didn't receive. Nobody's receiving the actual medical report. It's on some Wilder stuff. It's like, hey, Dennis Skull and the autopsy. It's like, wait, where's the report? Where's the report? Maybe his career is over. What's going? Like what? You know, Joe Joyce had brass knuckles. Like what? Anywho, Deontay Wilder, I think he knew he wasn't fighting Fury next. Remember Wilder on Brian Custer? He said, I'm going to keep fighting. And he said, it may be Ruiz. I like that. I like what he was saying. When he wasn't talking about, like, crying about his loss, when he was talking about Ruiz and talking about Dillian Whyte and talking about, now that is what I love hearing, okay? Because I watched boxing too long. I've studied Ali. I saw Ali lose against Frazier and get back and then fight Frazier for a non-title. And then I saw Ali do all those things. That's what Wilder has to do. Now, listen, Wilder was the one who said, who did Tyson beat? Remember that? What Hall of Famer did he beat? And don't say Larry Holmes and don't say Spence. Now you're in that position. Now you're there. And it was Wilder that said, hey, you think it's all funny until it happens to you. Well, when you were talking about Mike Tyson happened to you. Hit the Tyson bell. It happened to you. What Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer did you beat? Tyson Fury, the closest thing to it, and he beat you. So what Wilder has to do is he has to fight a Ruiz. He has to fight, get your stuff back, Wilder. Get everything back. Work on some things. We know you can knock somebody out with a right hand. What did Tyson say? I know I can knock everybody out, but can I box for 8 rounds? Okay, or 8 female rounds. 8 women rounds. Actually, Mike may kick my ass in a couple weeks. I should be out there pretty soon. I ain't going to talk like that. Mike may just get me, knock one of my floating ribs loose. So let me just. But here's the thing. A female. Either way, we know you can land the right hand. Can you land a check hook? Can you triple the jab? Can you jab and throw a left hook? Can you switch to southpaw? Can Wilder miss his right hand and keep it out there, switch his feet to southpaw, and hit you with a left uppercut? Work on those things for Andy Ruiz. Work on those things with Dillian Whyte. Get some guys. I can switch to south. Right? Get Derrick James in your corner. Figure your stuff out. He beat Burmester Stavern. Wilder versus Charles Z2. Listen, though, the war room is going crazy. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think Wilder really believed he was going to get. Now, it's under mediation. Nobody can talk about the legal stuff, so I'm not either, okay? But let me tell you because I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to this Deontay Wilder and Fury third fight. I have no idea. You shouldn't know unless you got an inside track, and if you do, don't tell it. All right? That's like illegal. But I'm just guessing. Okay, let's just guess for a while in the war room. Let's just guess. I'm guessing that Wilder wasn't even thinking about a third fight. When Mike sees you, he's going to Kenny Porter barbershop Fred you. Kenny Porter barbershop. Oh, wait, what did Kenny Porter. Oh, you. Oh yeah, that happened like last year. I remember. I forgot all about that. Yeah, Kenny Porter slapped a guy. That was barbershop. He slapped a guy, dog. Anyway, ShowBizz. Seriously, I think Errol Spence is in for one last big payday, and I think he is done fighting. We will see that when Danny Garcia knocks him out. Okay. Well, I'm putting $5,000 on it. Where's your money? Put your money up on busr.com/ShowBizz. No need to talk. Put your money up. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Hold on. Here's the thing. I don't think Deontay Wilder was even thinking about that fight. I think Deontay Wilder was sitting back chilling, okay, on his couch, looking at TV, hugging his kids, kissing his wife. Really. And I think he heard through the grapevine that Tyson the Gypsy King Fury was moving on. And when he was moving on, Wilder said, wait a minute, we got our trilogy fight. And then they looked through the paperwork. And they were like, oh, shoot, no, we don't. Hit the Tyson bell. It expired. Can it expire? I wasn't told. I wasn't aware that it expires. You know what? Give me the camcorder. Give me the camcorder. I don't want a digital camera. Give me a camcorder with a VHS tape on the shoulder. Give me a camcorder, egg-shaped weight dent in the head. Like, I'm about to talk all of this. Hey, somebody, get Adobe Premiere Pro, edit that, put that out there, because I need this fight to happen. I think he was sitting back and it's just the timing, perfect timing. When Tyson the Gypsy King Fury said, hey, whatever with that, I'm about to fight Caballero, I think Wilder was like, hold on, me. And I think the more he looks into it, the more he's like, okay, I'm not going to get that fight. But what I can say is that Fury ducked me, and I can set that up for later. If Fury gets past AJ and becomes undisputed, I can use that as, you ducked me. You always ducked me. I can set that up for later. A smart man would do that. A smart man would do that. No, Wilder shouldn't let Floyd train him. Hell no. Floyd is the wrong guy. No, Foreman is better. Derrick James is better than both of them. Okay, you're talking about a guy who going to teach you how to punch and set up your punching power and shoot the jab and shoot it right. Look at what Derrick James, look at what he has already. Charlo and Spence and stuff like that. You got guys, in my book, both guys are in the top 10 pound for pound. In my book, Jermell Charlo is the top 10 pound for pound guy in my book. Okay, for having Wilder be defensive, I mean, no. You're going to wake Nate up. He needs Crunk style. Yeah, but Tyson Fury already got that. Tyson Fury's team Crunk. Can't do it. So let's talk about what you can do. I think Derrick James would be perfect. Wilder's the boxing laughingstock. Now he is. And I tried to tell you guys. Goat Cup. Black 2 Sugars. I tried to tell you guys. Up off net. ShowBizz is hating. No, I'm loving. I'm a Wilder fan. Wilder, if you sound like this, they're going to lift your skirt. If you do this and sound like that, they're going to say you're a real one. What happened when Floyd trained Nate? Boy, you are out of pocket. If you sound like this, everybody's going to lift your skirt and laugh at you. I was saying that since the beginning. You're hating. You're hating. ShowBizz the adult. You're hating. I'm loving. I would like to see Wilder trained by Ronnie Shields. Me too. That'd be nice too. Biz just wanted you guys to be men. That's all. That's all I wanted, Grim Reaper. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Now, Wilder, who was seen as a beast to all these people, are only seen as a beast to these people. Okay? To this small group of diehards. That's not good for your bottom line. So I'm gonna say this in rounding out my hour. In rounding out my hour, you guys check out my new video if you haven't already. Evander Holyfield calling out Iron Mike Tyson and really chasing Iron Mike Tyson. I'm gonna tell you this. What do you guys? First of all, what do you guys think about Evander the Real Deal Holyfield going after Iron Mike Tyson? What do you guys think about that? You would take that fight? Mike Tyson would be the perfect trainer for Wilder. Facts. It's cheesy. Let's go, champ. Oh, you feeling that, Shannon Briggs? I'm feeling that too. It's a must. It shouldn't. That the stiff neck. Let's go. Yeah, yes. Well, let's throw this out there. Because Mike is going to continue fighting, so it might as well be against other legends in the Legends Only League. I love it. Yeah. Let's throw this out there. They switched. They switched. I think Derrick James should be the trainer of the year. I do. They switched. Let me tell you what I mean. Evander Holyfield is now the bad guy. Mike Tyson is the good guy. And Evander Holyfield don't even realize he looking like a jerk. Hit the Tyson bam. They switch. I love Evander. Anyway, I'm not going to move that. I love Evander Holyfield. They're about to switch. Evander Holyfield is going to be seen as the bad guy. Watch. Mark my words. People are wondering why you beat Mike twice. Why are you running around saying, fight me, stop ducking, no more excuses? Ah! It's like, wait, hold on. You doing this for you. People are like, hold on. You doing this for you. You're not doing this for your legacy. You're not doing this because Iron Mike Tyson is back and it's inspiring. You need a bag. Hit the Tyson bam. They're about to switch. People going to see Evander Holyfield as the bully and Mike Tyson as the good guy. You see how much Mike Tyson loved on Roy Jones Jr. after their fight? He's the only one that was willing to fight me, man. Kept patting him on the back. Like, I love this dude. Forever. Let's get money together. He was talking to Roy. Hey, my next event, be on the undercard, Roy. Let's get money. I can get you money. If you're fighting on my undercard, you get bread, bruh. Roy, fight somebody. Fight somebody. You got my respect forever. That's how Mike Tyson. You got my respect forever. You know I need money. What did he say? We owe each other to fight each other. That's what Mike said. We owe each other to fight each other. When Sugar Ray Robinson fought Henry Armstrong, you know I need money, right? Right? So Iron Mike Tyson is seen as the good guy. Evander Holyfield about to be the bad guy. He about to be the bad guy. Jones Tarver 4, not 3. Jones Tarver 4. Roy Jones beat Tarver the first time. The second time Tarver knocked him out. The third time, remember when Roy was rocked in the middle of the ring? Speaking of Antonio Tarver, he wants Iron Mike Tyson. Antonio Tarver calling out Iron Mike Tyson. Who all wants Iron Mike Tyson? Hit the Tyson bell. James Toney, Roy Jones 2. That'll crack me up. I love that to death. I would love that to death. Another great fight for the Legends night. Lennox Lewis versus Vitali 2. Yes. Lennox Lewis getting back in shape? What? Huh? People saying, I'm hearing through the grapevine that Lennox is curling. Lennox, the beach is that way. Or Jones and B-Hop again. Yeah, they really hate each other too. Like that's that's a serious rival. They wanting that money. Yeah, Brent. Yeah. Evander Holyfield got to be careful because he'll be seen as the bad guy. He would be. He would be. He got to be careful. He got to be careful. And the way I'm looking at this, it's going to be very difficult for anybody to be an Iron Mike Tyson. And I'm going to say this before I leave. Our hour is starting to round out. And I'm going to say this before I leave. Like I said in my video, I spoke with Billy White, okay, the trainer for Iron Mike Tyson. And the way Billy White is talking, boy, the way Billy White is talking, and I'm not talking like Billy White is talking mess, like, we're knocking out all bums. He's not doing that. Billy White is talking very precise. I saw this. I saw that. I saw this. I saw that. I saw that. ShowBizz, I saw this. ShowBizz, what did you see? Because I saw this, I saw that, and I saw this. All that's going to be fixed. And all of the good things we're going to add to. Hit the Tyson bell. All right, everybody. Thanks for showing up to my live stream commentary. It was beautiful. You guys know I'm going live for the Errol the True Spence versus Danny Garcia fight this Saturday. And be ready. Be ready for tomorrow where I place my bet, $5,000 bet on Errol the True Spence to beat Danny Swift Garcia. ShowBizz, dog. I'm out. Huh. Hold up. Man, dude, that's going to be a lot of money. Errol Spence, don't make me lose this one.